guys, Brent here, and this is kind of a in my head thoughts about the upcoming End of the Road tour that is about to kick off. It is January the 15th, 2019 at the time that this is filmed, and Kiss plays their first show in Canada on January 31st. So I've had a lot of people asking me in the local area I live in. A lot of people, I'm the Kiss fan, and so I've had people asking me online and as well in person since tickets have gone on sale and since the End of the Road was being had been announced, and especially once tickets went on sale, I'd had people, "You got your tickets? You got your tickets, don't you? Where are you going to be sitting at? What show you going to? You on the front row?" And I've told everybody, "No, I don't have my ticket." And I've gotten the same look. They're like, "What? You don't have your ticket to go see Kiss? Why do you not, you're Kiss guy. Why do you not have your ticket to go see Kiss?" And I wanted to make a little video to tell you why I don't have my ticket to go see Kiss and why I'm playing the wait and see game and sitting on the fence right now and looking to make a decision on whether I'm going to purchase tickets for the shows that are in my area. There are several shows that I can choose from within 2 hours of where I live. I'm fortunate to live in an area where I've got shows pretty much all around me going on the East Coast. So So what I'm going to title this is what it's going to take for me to go see Kiss. Okay? So here we go. Let's get into this. I've got my notes here on my phone because I've got a little note app on my phone, and as I think about stuff, I write it in here. So, number one, the makeup. To make up or to not make up? That is the question. My preference actually would be no makeup. I know it's not going to happen, but I would prefer to see Kiss with no makeup. They can pull off a hell of a show without makeup, with just as much theatrics. The only thing that looks kind of weird is I've never seen Gene spit blood without makeup. I've seen him do the fire without makeup, and that even looks badass. But I've never seen him do blood without makeup. I think that's that demon persona that I don't think that would go over too well. But I would like to see Kiss without makeup. They can kick ass without any makeup. Go back and look at the Revenge footage of from the Revenge tours, Hot in the Shade tours. Kiss can kick ass and put on a killer show without makeup. And here's why I would like for them to not have makeup. This would be easier to include all members, past and present, because the makeup is a lot of people's big hang up. It is one of my big hang ups with the current lineup of Kiss. I don't have a problem with Tommy as a person, as a musician, as a singer, as a songwriter. As a member of Kiss, I don't have a problem with it. Same with Eric. Eric's been there for a while. Eric played on one of my favorite albums, Revenge. And I've yet to review Carnival of Souls at the taping of this, so we'll have to see how I feel on that. It's right there. It's one of the next albums. It actually is. I've already shot my review for Greatest Kiss, so that is the next album. And so we'll be reviewing that next. Little tidbit. But Eric's been there. Bruce, I think Bruce is amazing. He's an amazing guitarist. He's an amazing songwriter. He's even a good singer. As you find out on this album right here, he's a good singer. Vinny. I know a lot of people hate Vinny. He's still a member of the history of Kiss. Of course, Ace and Peter. It would be easier without the hang up of the makeup. If they set the makeup aside, if this is a true celebration of Kiss and its fans, and this is a thank you going out on top, take off the makeup, guys. Shock us all. Come out without makeup on. Some people will be disappointed. Your hardcore fans will not be disappointed. Your hardcore fans would love to see 4 guys on the stage without makeup. That way Ace can come out and sing a song with Tommy on the stage, or Tommy goes off the stage, whatever. They can come out and they can do, and what I'll be getting to later, songs. The hang up of the makeup, it's just, if you're retiring, take the makeup off. Take it off. Like you sang in your song. Take it off. And be yourself. It's beyond the makeup. It's old. It's beyond the makeup. It's been a scam for too long. And it's just time to kill the makeup. The second thing is the stage. I'm so sick of seeing Kiss just come out with this big, huge stage. You know, you had the Spider this last time with the lights and all this and stuff. And their shows look like everybody else's. As a matter of fact, there's people out there that have better shows than Kiss. Kiss talk about how they have the best shows. Not anymore. You know, there's bands out there that do just as good, if not better, shows than Kiss without having a big, huge stage. Here's what I would like. Right now, Kiss Retro is in vogue. Kiss Retro. Everybody's going for retro stuff. Go to a record store and try to buy Kiss vinyl. It's hard to find. Retro Kiss vinyl is hard to find. Collectibles is hard to find. You know, original stuff from the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. Near impossible to find. And when you do find it, you better have a thick wallet, much thicker than what I got. So, the stage, what I think would be the coolest is if they brought back what is, in my opinion, the best stage they ever had. And you know what I'm about to say. Bring back the Love Gun stage. But modernize it. It doesn't have to look exactly like the 1977, 76, 77 Love Gun Alive 2 stage. But bring back those yellow steps with the rails. Bring back the hydraulic lifts that bring them down from the top of the stairs down, and the hydraulic lifts, the hydraulic platforms that lift them up at the front, and the rising drum set, the drum riser that rises up really tall with the tapestry on the front of it. You know, we don't need you pole vaulting up into with wires and harnesses and pole vaulting up into the ceiling, or Paul riding his, his zip line out to the middle of the crowd. We don't need all that. Bring back the Alive 2 Kiss Love Gun Live 2 stage with the big stacked up amps and no screen, no big huge screen behind you, just a nice, real lighted Kiss logo. Like, just throw it back and put the Kiss logo back there, just in its 1977-78 glory. Just, man, could you just see it? Could you just see it? If even if they don't have makeup on, could you see if the curtain falls and you're looking at a moderned up version of the Love Gun stage? Now, still have the screens off to the side where people can see that have the nosebleed seats or whatever, but make a stage that is a throwback that people will appreciate and people will get that nostalgia out of. So, is that most likely going to happen? No, it's not, sadly. And lastly, the songs. Now, I don't expect them to come out with a bunch of deep cuts and a bunch of new songs, even though that's what they put on their compilation albums. I mean, I just did a review for the compilation album Greatest Kiss that they put out during the reunion, and they had Plastercaster on there, Plastercaster. That, and whenever they did Unplugged, they started it with Coming Home, and they had Going Blind on there. And whenever they do the cruises, and whenever they used to do the uh, the conventions. Which once they retire, I wish they'd go back to doing conventions, start the conventions back up. That's a side note, but they do the deep cuts and stuff like that at those because that's what the fans want to hear. But are they going to do that? No. What I expect is the same set list that has been rehashed and the songs have been moved around and maybe one Kiss Sheep song changed out with another Kiss Sheep song, and they're going to play the same set list they've been playing for roughly the last 15 years since the reunion tour or the farewell tour. They're going to be playing the same set list. But how cool would it be if they did a song to try to represent at least one song off of every album? You know, with if they have Ace and Peter and Bruce and Vinny, you know, along with Eric and Tommy, and no makeup on, well, like I was saying earlier, would get rid of a lot of this because the makeup messes it up. You can't have Tommy on the stage in his Ace makeup and Ace off on the stage in his Ace makeup. That's like, you know, that's Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park all over again. Or you have Ace being insulted because the character he created is on the stage. You know, you can't have that. So you gotta do away with the makeup. Get rid of the makeup, Kiss. But if you could have Ace, Peter, Bruce, and Eric all involved, and Tommy, could you imagine if they did Shandy? Wouldn't it be awesome to hear Shandy? Wouldn't it be awesome to hear The Oath? Wouldn't it be awesome to hear King of the Mountain? Any way you slice it. Love's a deadly weapon. Fits like a glove. I mean, you know, wouldn't it be nice to be able to hear those songs from all the eras and have a song from all the albums? You know, Kiss has a lot of good songs. Every one of their album has several good songs on it. Even the stinkers, well, the ones for me in the mid 80s, I know some of you Kiss fans, that's your Kiss and you love those albums. And you know what? I appreciate that. Rock on. You know, there's Kiss albums I like that, you know, other Kiss fans don't. So that's the cool thing about Kiss is they have made music for all these different walks of people and all these different likes and people who like the band but like all the different kinds of things that they have done. And now they're going to just pigeonhole it down to they're going to wear the makeup. They're going to have the same new but still looks like everybody else's stage. No self-identity. Nothing. You look at it and you're like, that's a Kiss stage. And they're going to play the same songs they played. And, you know, I know that for all three things, for them to take off the makeup, for them to have a stage that represents them and is a homage to them, and then for them to play tracks that the Kiss fans that have been there since the early 70s. I mean, like I said, I'm 49. I'll be 50 in about 3 months. I've been a Kiss fan for 42 years. You know, so been a Kiss fan since I was 6, 7 years old. You know, we deserve to hear The Oath. We deserve to hear King of the Mountain. You know, we deserve to hear, you know, Shandy. I mean, if, you know, they need to do something, but they're not. They're going to do what they always do. And because that's what's going to appeal to the masses, and they can say whatever they want to say, and I love them. But they're not going to do this in the way that I would want them to do it. But I may just be one guy. There may be none of you out there watching this right now that agrees with me. And if you don't agree with me, that's okay. Leave a comment down there and let me know. But anyway, that's what it's going to take for me to buy a ticket. And unless I change my mind just at the last, if I change my mind, I'll let you know. If I change my mind and I buy tickets, I'll make a video of me holding my tickets. Heck, I'll make a video of me going online and purchasing my tickets and then make a picture of it, make a video when I have my tickets. I may eat my words. I don't know. I may get sentimental at the last minute and be like, oh my God, I got to buy tickets or I'm never going to see them again. But I don't know if I want to see them in that state. It's almost like when you got a loved one that's sick and you don't want to see them. Part of you wants to see them because that may be the last time that you ever see them. But another part of you doesn't want to see them because you don't want to remember them in that way. You want to remember them in a different way from a previous glory. That may be where I am right now. And it's kind of emotional. I'm kind of getting choked up. I've been sick and my voice is a little raspy. But this is a band that, that a large part, if they're still the skeptics out there going, oh yeah, another farewell tour, right? I don't think Kiss is going to go away. I think they're still going to maybe do Kiss cruises. I think they're still going to do maybe conventions. They'll do something, but as far as major tours and stuff like that, these guys are getting too old. This is their last big hurrah, and they're going to do it. And they're going to do it in what they see in their eyes. They're going to do it right. But in the day-to-day Kiss, in the day-to-day Kiss a person who likes listening to Kiss music, but isn't a Kiss fan, who's not a member of the Kiss Army, or who hasn't been a long-time fan, somebody like me and somebody like a lot of you out there who I've, communicated with, it's sad and it's something that I don't know if I want to see. And not only do I know if I want to see it, not know if I want to see it, I don't know if I want to pay upwards of $100 a ticket, just to get in the place. That's not the good tickets. I looked up one of the places they're going to be at. I looked up a front row seat. Front and center, front row seats were still available, like single seats, and they were $1,200. And that's not including the VIP package or anything. That's just the ticket. Was $1,200 for a front row seat. $69 gets you in the door. Plus, by the time you pay the burglary, the Ticketmaster, the Ticketmaster, by the time you pay their fee, you're looking at $100 a ticket. So I don't know if I want to pay that just to go see something that's not how I want to remember it. So that's my thoughts. I've rambled enough, but yeah, that's what it would take. I'm not going to say that's what it would take for me to go see Kiss, but that's what I would like to see. And I know I'm not going to get it, but damn, wouldn't it be a sweet surprise if I did? So yeah. Anyway, appreciate all of you who've been watching my videos. Continue to subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. At the end of the video, show some videos where you can watch other things I've done. Click the like button and leave me a comment. Those things all help, guys. I've just hit 300 subscribers at the time of this recording, and I'm trying to make it to 1,000. So it's that's just my first benchmark. I wanted to get to 100. And then I started eyeballing 500. Now I'm just kind of looking at 1,000. And if you feel like it, support me over on Patreon. There's a lot of stuff I want to do with the channel. A lot of Kiss merchandise stuff I want to do, but Kiss merchandise isn't cheap. And you give me that, you pay to support, and that money goes right back into the channel, and it creates content and stuff like that for you to then again watch. And so if you're supporting me on Patreon, I really appreciate it. And that's all I've got for this video. I'm Brant with In My Head channel. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.